What's going on, y'all? Once again, it's your dude, Intergalactic Brew. And I want to do a video on something that's heavily on my mind because I just got finished reading an article on WrestleZone.com from an interview that Hulk Hogan conducted about The Rock's return. You know this. You know The Rock returned last week on Monday Night Raw, and he had some very candid comments about John Cena and everything. Or in my personal estimation, I call him John. We seen enough, because we certainly have. At least to me, the old school wrestling fan. But anyway, bottom line is, I want to get some stuff off my chest. Now, just like I said about the Celebrity All-Star Game, when I was speaking my mind about Justin Bieber and Trey Songz, if there are any John Cena fans, particularly 17 and under, that are not going to sit well with this video, then I suggest you just go ahead and don't even look at it. But all the real wrestling fans out there, all the devoted old school wrestling fans like myself, the fans who know real wrestling, not none of this PG cartoon animated crap that we see now from WWE, you are more than welcome to comment and express your feelings on The Rock's return, and most importantly, what I'm about to say about it. Okay, so it's like this, right? So I'm reading the article, and Hulk Hogan is talking about, what The Rock was saying about John Cena. And it's funny how everybody is jumping on John Cena's back and coming to his defense, but everybody's so naive and so ignorant to the fact that they didn't even read between the lines, and they didn't see what John Cena was saying about The Rock. Talking about The Rock betrayed pro wrestling and The Rock turned his back on the fans. Okay, John Cena, let me tell you something, okay? First of all, with all due respect, okay, you have established yourself into a household name. You are becoming, what The Rock and Stone Cold and Hulk Hogan were in professional wrestling throughout the 90s, okay? But at the same time, just because, your legend is getting bigger, so to speak, and you have become a household name in WWE, does not give you the right to go out and criticize and ridicule others that came before you. You still need to show respect, okay? Because while you were up in your little dorm room, flexing your little muscles, and doing whatever the heck you were doing, not studying for your test and everything. Oh yeah, I know about your personal life, buddy. You shouldn't talk so much when you're talking about your life story. But yeah, while you were doing all that, while you were messing around, fooling around in school, getting all buff and everything, trying to be just like Hulk Hogan and the rest of the others that came before you, you still need to show respect, dude. What gives you the right? What gives you the exact right to come out and publicly state that The Rock turned his back on his fans? Do you have earplugs in your ear? Because in case you did, when The Rock came out, that was probably one of the loudest ovations I've ever heard in my life for The Rock ever. So you tell me who turned their back on whose fans, okay? If anything, you hardly have any fans, bro. And if you do have fans, they're 17 and under. They're the minority, okay? And those fans that you have, I mean, not to be harsh here, or not trying to be at least, but those fans that you have, the minority, they don't really know all that much about professional wrestling, okay? They just saw that it was something entertaining, And it was something that everybody watched and something their friends probably told them about. So they decided to watch it. And it just so happened you were on the TV screen when they first watched it. So they became connected to you, which is no problem. But I'm saying, like, at the same time, those are really the only people that you have to rely on. Because people my age, 22 and up, we don't care about you, man. Seriously. We don't. We don't care about you. You know? Really, if you want to know my opinion, you're mediocre. You really are. Your wrestling ability is decent. It's not the best. You do the same crap over and over again. I mean, it's so redundant to the point where we already know what you're going to do before you even do it. Okay? So don't be coming out here trying to ridicule somebody like The Rock, somebody who actually had wrestling ability, somebody who didn't do the same redundant wrestling moves over and over again, besides the rock bottom and the people's elbow. Okay? The Rock had style. I mean, seriously. When The Rock was in WWE, which I'm pretty sure you were watching, and I'm pretty sure you idolized The Rock deep down inside, but I know your ego is not going to let you proclaim that, right? Yeah. But anyway, since The Rock is your idol deep down, The Rock had style, unlike you. The Rock could connect with any audience, not just young people, you know, the 13 and under, but he could relate to older people too, like my age. You only connect to one demographic, and that is the minority. The Rock, he related to the majority. Same as with Stone Cold, same as with Hulk Hogan. Okay? That's something you wish you could do. And that's why it eats you up inside that The Rock was able to do something that you couldn't ever do. And that's be a worldwide name. Okay? Seriously. And unlike you, The Rock didn't have to change his gimmick to get over. You went from a joke of an MC slash thugonomics, word life, to now this, you know, Captain Save 'em, the Marine, no limit soldier, hustle, loyalty, respect type of guy, which I really don't understand. Okay? The Rock didn't need to do that. The Rock was himself. And unlike you, The Rock actually worked for his. The Rock didn't have to hang around Vince McMahon 24/7 just to get a push. Come on, man. Seriously? And I mean, if you really want me to get down to it, let's look at the title reigns. Oh, we don't want to go there, but we don't want to go there, do we, John? Okay. Let's look at the title reigns. Okay, The Rock was the WWE champion, the World Heavyweight champion, the Intercontinental champion, the Tag Team champion, Royal Rumble winner. Okay, I'll admit you've done the same thing. But at least The Rock did not hold on to the WWE Championship 21 million times like you did. At least The Rock believed in putting people over, unlike you. I know there's probably 20 other guys on that roster that are better than you. Yes, I said it. 20 other guys on that roster are better than you, John Cena. Yeah, they are. So my point is, you want to come out here and you want to, you want to kick your little freestyle rap or whatever, thinking that you dissing The Rock and everything. Really just playing into The Rock's hands, buddy. Because he got to you. You may think that you've won the battle, but really you didn't. The Rock has finally gotten your head. because he spoke the truth about you. Because you weren't man enough to come to The Rock face to face and say what you had to say, but you had to go in the interviews and you had to go on the internet and everything, and you know, you had to give him that back talk. Be a man about it, Cena. Man up. You know, you're supposed to be from the streets and everything. Man up, man. Say what you feel. Because I know The Rock surely is. And he ain't scared of you. You know, we could take this off script and, you know, The Rock could just handle his business wherever you want. That's how I see it. But not to get off subject, let's go back to Hulk Hogan, okay? Now, Hulk, no disrespect to you, man. You're one of my, you are probably my favorite wrestler of all time, and I love what you've done in the industry, and I loved how you single-handedly changed the industry in such a matter of time. You know, much love, all that stuff. But come on, man, seriously, are you really gonna criticize The Rock? Somebody that took you to the limit, and somebody that you put over? Come on, man. You sat up here. I mean, you had one of the most classic matches of all time at WrestleMania. What was that? 18 with The Rock. In my opinion, one of the best WrestleMania matches I've ever seen in my life, bar none. And you come up here 10 some years later talking about The Rock is trying to destroy John Cena. That is a bunch of baloney if I've ever heard it. You know deep down inside, The Rock was telling the truth. Seriously. The Rock was telling the truth. And it's about time somebody put John Cena in his place. It's about time. It's about time. Somebody put John Cena in his place. See, John Cena thought The Rock wasn't going to do nothing. He thought he was just going to sit back and just let John Cena just continue to babble on about The Rock and how he turned down the fans and turned his back on wrestling to do movies. Okay, bro, it's movies. And Hulk, the thing that I don't understand is that while you up here talking about what The Rock did, you up here doing movies yourself, man. Come on, Three Ninjas, Mr. Nanny, No Holds Barred, Thunder in Paradise. I mean, come on, man. Seriously? Come on, dog. Are you really going to sit up here and go? Are you really going to go there? Are you really going to go there, bro? Come on, man. Seriously? If that's the case, if you're going to talk about The Rock is trying to destroy Cena, then I'll just come out and say, you're destroying TNA. How about that? Oh, but you wouldn't like that, though. Because I'm putting another dent in your ego, aren't I? Uh-huh. Like I said, man, you're my favorite wrestler and everything, and I like you, and I respect you, and I think you're a cool dude. But if you don't know the whole side of the story, man, don't try to come out here and play co-signer. Because it ain't going to work, man. And I'm not trying to sit up here and play co-signer for The Rock, but I'm just saying, you know, it's a lot of people that, you know, are really wet between the ears, and they don't really know the whole side of the story. And you're one of them, and you're sitting up here trying to come to John Cena's defense when you don't know John Cena's side of the story. You don't know what John Cena did to bring this on. This is really John Cena's mess. The Rock was just basically cleaning it up for him. But you know what? I'm not trying to go over here on this video. So basically what I'm going to say to you, Hulk, is if you don't know the half, then don't try to state the whole. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you don't know what you're talking about, just keep it on the hush. Just shh. Just be quiet. Seriously. Just go and worry about putting TNA on the map. Okay? You go worry about that. You got bigger things to worry about than worry about what The Rock is doing. Okay? Because personally, I can name a grocery list of things that you're doing to tear TNA down. But we're not going to go there because I didn't do a video to, you know, talk about Hulk Hogan. So, yeah. Peace.